Um, this was a hard one for me because I don't actually consider any of the commissions I've ever gotten weird. I had some unconventional ones. I think my favorite commissioner to this day is still the Dick Butt guys. They come around every convention in California, and I've drawn probably about 15 of them for them now. So I think my favorite is still the saintly Dick Butt that I drew for him, which had Halo, like very, Virgin Mary, very Mary Virgin-esque with halos and everything like that. That was pretty fun.
Frying sausage, you can go ahead.
I don't really do commissions, but one time someone wanted me to draw Gengar with like every other Pokemon, because that's most of my work is like Gengars. So they wanted me to draw like a million Gengars, and I was like, I don't know if I can do that. That's not I don't have time for that, but it was pretty cute. That was the weirdest.
Paris, you can go ahead.
Commissions often, and when I do, like honestly, they've all just been like pretty cute commissions.
Yeah.
But yeah, by far the I guess weirdest or like most unconventional one was also the Dick Butt one. Like, not gonna lie, it was actually really fun making it like an extremely adorable version, and I'm glad I got to do that.
All right, so what are your what are some of your interests aside from art? Could be just could be just anything that you like to do that's not art related.
I before lockdown did aerial hoop, and I really like K beauty. So I do like so much skincare stuff. I spend way too much on like weird products that only have chemical names, and you have to read up on the chemistry of them before you use them, or they could burn your face off.
Wow.
But my skin is amazing, so I've learned a lot. K beauty is wonderful, and definitely get into it. It's great.
I really like to sleep, and I like a lot of, just long naps. Eating, I guess, would be the other thing. I don't do really too much outside of like art, because it's just like I studied and I have a degree as a dental hygienist, so I spent most of my time doing that. So now I'm just like, all of my time is art or sleeping or eating.
On the note of eating, I really love to cook. So I'm constantly making new things. And in fact, this morning I went berry picking because I'm making jam this afternoon. So that's kind of one of my things I could do that's outside of art. Other than that, I'm remodeling the upstairs of my house right now. So there's also that. I also like anything I can get my hands on, basically.
Cool. Yeah.
I love video games, weightlifting. Unfortunately, I can't go to gym because of Corona. I love politics. I also love K beauty too. Actually, I'm super obsessed with it. I haven't burnt my face off yet. I know, but I think I'm gonna burn my face off one of these days. Face, flowers, plants. Extremely obsessed with tattoos. And shonen manga and anime.
Pretty into science. That's actually my job. I do environmental research. But outside of science, I'm also into fashion like Lolita and Otome fashion. And I also really like video games too.
Yeah. Cool. So, how do you guys think that your art has like evolved over time, and how are you trying to like are you trying to change? Are you trying to do anything different with your art currently? Like, are you trying to change it up or anything like that?
Well, for me, I didn't draw for years, like literally years. I spent all my time doing costume stuff, and when it comes to the costume side of it, I want to get to professional standard. I want to I think I'm there at the moment. I just obviously can't enter any competitions because of lockdown, but I want to do more performance-based stuff. I want to enter the bigger competitions, international competitions. And when it comes to drawing, I never did not safe for work stuff until very recently. And I'm like, I like hentai. Let's draw some hentai. And I've just taken to it. It's just like, I've always liked doing like life drawing and that sort of art, but adding like the erotic element to it, just like, it just seemed natural. And considering I want to be a sex therapist, I'm doing a psychology degree and hopefully will do an MA in sexology. It seems like the natural course.
Right now, I'm trying to better my anatomy. So I've been buying tons of anatomy books because I really want to work on bigger Copic illustrations, like minimum size 11 by 17 and higher. I've also been creating more of my own original characters now. So I have a little comic I'm working on called Kawaii Life. So it's just about, you know, demons, everyday life, but kind of thrown in like the more darker themes of it.
Talking about how art has evolved for me, definitely when I started drawing, I've been doing Artist Alley since 2004. So really in the beginning, it was just trying to draw what was out there that was popular. And at that time, there's like 4 series that were popular. Nowadays, it's very different. So over the past few years, I've definitely dropped trying to draw more things and just drawing what I like in terms of characters I like or original stuff that I like. On a personal project that I'm trying to do is I'm for the first time trying to do a recipe book where I'm doing all the illustrations. I haven't done a lot of food illustrations, so that's kind of a fun new thing to tackle.
My work is a lot cutesier than I actually prefer, so I'm trying to make my stuff a little punkier, gothic, which is what I actually prefer. I also started drawing people for the very first time in like 6 months ago, and it was actually because I just started writing a story and I needed to commission my friends for my OCs, and I had no idea how to describe my characters, so I just restarted learning how to draw. So I'm hoping to relearn how to draw anatomy and dynamic pieces and all that.
When I was younger, I used to draw a lot for fun, but then I stopped, and when I started again, it was primarily just for merch. So I just kind of got stuck in this cycle of I need to draw like what's cool, what's popular, stuff like that. So I feel like now I'm just trying to get back to drawing for fun again and just kind of enjoying art again and not just like, oh, this is the real cool thing right now. I'm just gonna quickly bust out some buttons or something for that. And it's like, dang, if I just want to draw 10 Kirby's, I'm gonna draw 10 Kirby's. I don't care. It's fun.
Yeah, I main Kirby in Smash, so I feel that.
Oh, sweet. Same.
So how is so WebCon was obviously an online convention. It wasn't in person like a lot of other conventions. How was that experience different for you? And like how did that affect what you were able to do as far as like communicating with people, getting customers, stuff like that?
Well, I've never really done any stalls at a convention. Most of the time I put on my outfits. They're big, they're unwieldy, they block up doorways, I'm unable to walk in them, and I go and I stand in front of photographers until they photograph me. And I try and get every single photo I can because that's my shoot time. That's when I get all the photos for my Instagram. So in general, what I most do in conventions is very much about me being there. So in terms of an online convention, I've tried to dip in and out, but I was a bit confused as to things that were happening. So until now, I've been just kind of an overview because I didn't really know like where to go or what was like my area, considering I was like mainly like high cosplay, high crafting competitions, photo shoots. And I thought, I don't know whether like there's necessarily a place for me, and I'd post like the art I was doing in resin stuff, but I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just about.
I would agree. I was just about to, just posting through my site, through my artwork and stuff like that. I updated more of like my online store presence, started doing that more just because at conventions, I constantly love talking to people. I forget to eat, that kind of stuff. It's just the energy. So trying to like make up as much energy as doing it online as well, it's just kind of like, just posting and meet new friends.
Agreed. Definitely the convention energy and the crowd is there. Kind of glad not to be in the crowd, but I mean, the sea of bodies. But at the same point, the interaction's totally different. Instead of having just random people pop by and go, "Oh, that's cool," the interactions have been more pointed. So people are going there and then engaging with you after looking through all the art, all the different channels and whatnot, and then they go, "Oh, hey, I'm going to engage with you one-on-one," and the one-on-one engagements have been very good because there's no other distractions. No one else comes up to try and buy something or anything like that. So you can really have one-on-one conversations with people, but there are less of them because there isn't a crowd of thousands of people walking through the artist alley. So that's where it's kind of been different for me.
I'm usually an attendee. I don't actually sell at cons, but I miss window shopping a lot and trying to fight the crowd also to find art that I want. I miss like just seeing things I want and just grabbing stuff, but it's nice being online because I've always been online, so it's more of the same except that it's like in a group setting and it's kind of cool that everyone came together like this.
Really appreciate like how just streamlined it is, and it kind of makes easier to like handle everything, because like at cons things get very hectic very fast. I'm like thinking back to when I would be at Anime Expo and I am just like a frantic mess trying to like help everyone and talk to everyone. So I really appreciate that about online cons. Plus it's definitely gotten me like stop being so lazy about fixing my online shop because I've been putting it off for way too long. So I finally got around to it. So I appreciate it for that too.
Great. So I want to we can wrap it up pretty soon. I just want to ask: is there anything you guys want to say that you forgot to mention or that you just thought of? And also, where can people find you and learn more about you?
I would really like to say thank you for having me on, and I would really appreciate if anyone would be interested in following my Instagram at Black Dahlia with 2 L's. It would be such a help to me as I'm really trying to grow to get to 10K, because I want those nice little swipe up links to show people my Etsy and Patreon and stuff. I do put most of my finished artwork on the £6 Patreon tier, and it's just my art stuff, and I have a £1 tier for photography shoots of my costumes and outfits that I do myself. And yeah, that'd be wonderful.
I guess I'd say I love you all, guys. Like, I love you all. Like, this has been awesome. You can find me on www.generationmonster.com. It has all of my social media links. And yeah, I'm gonna add you guys because this is fun. Like, I love it.
I really enjoyed actually getting to do this and talking to everybody, so that's kind of fun. People I don't usually interact with, so that's nice to meet new people. Hi, new people. You can usually find me at my go to my website. It's just gravitydoll.com, and it has links to all of my social media and my web shop. But yeah, I'm happy to have met you guys all. So thanks for hosting this webcon. Thank you.
Yeah, everyone's work here is like really, really good, kind of intimidating. But thanks for having me on. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Frying Sausage. Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Thank you so much for hosting all this. My social media is just Arupako on pretty much everything. So.
Cool. So I want to thank everyone for being here and coming on. And I just want to remind everyone who's watching that we have webcon minis every weekend, starting this weekend up until the end of August. So look out for those, and we hope to see you guys in the next Artist Alley interview. Thanks.
Thanks, everyone. Yeah, you're on mute.
I can hear him.
Really?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Did I mute? Oh, I muted Ant when I got mad at him. I forgot I server muted you.